Hello, everyone. This is Backyard Musings broadcasting live from our living rooms again because Apple Valley is cloudy and a little bit rainy. So we're in our living rooms again. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
We're going to continue our talk today about the border invasion. This is part 3. If you recall, we first talked about the definition. How do you define invasion? And then we talked about the effects of an invasion of people, and 10 million people in the United States. And now we're going to zero in on a city in Texas that has been overwhelmed. We're picking one city out of the whole border. We're going to talk about Eagle Pass, Texas. So Eagle Pass, a lot of people cross there. A lot of people die. They drown in the river. So I read an article where the fire chief for the Eagle Pass Fire Department said that in 2020, that in 25 years ago, only 12 bodies per year were washing up on the bank, and now it's 30 per month. And mortuaries, they're overwhelmed by drowning victims, so the city has to get refrigeration units. What do you make of that, Scott?
That is just, to me, as a town, and I've never been to Eagle Pass, that part of Texas. To me, it's just overwhelming, that community, however big it is. And that increase from the 12 bodies per year to now, well, if you figure 30 per month, that's a heck of an increase.
360, yeah.
I feel for these people. I don't know. And again, the feds are nowhere to be found when it comes to this thing.
It makes you wonder.
Border Patrol, but the feds given aid to this.
Congressman, yeah. It makes you wonder what is enticing them to cross this dangerous river. It's got to be handouts that the government is offering. That's why it increased. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't really know that much about the Rio Grande, but that's probably a shallow spot. Maybe the water's not moving very hard there or very fast there. I could see but I'm going to assume that a lot of these people don't know how to swim. And yeah, they're trying to get across here for, whatever it is, a better way of life in their opinion. But yeah, free handouts from our USG.
Yeah. So what the city did was they erected razor wire in Shelby Park, which is close to the river, close to the border, to deter illegal immigrants. They set up the razor wire. They see it. Hopefully the immigrant goes down the road and doesn't come on shore, but they're still coming across. And so the Texas National Guard stepped in and seized that park and is maintaining and improving the wire. And in fact, they're placing additional wire. So what did the federal government do, Scott?
Well, the Supreme Court got involved and put kind of a stop notice on it, and they're going to have to remove that wire. I'm not exactly sure why they did that. Hopefully it's just temporary until they can get some bells and whistles moved.
It is temporary. Yeah.
Just a temporary thing.
Yeah.
But, as a state of Texas, they're trying to do what they've got to do to curtail these people from coming across. And like we just talked about, and in turn save lives. I mean, these people they're doing whatever they can to get here, but it's costing people their life, and that's
so the Biden-Harris idiocracy is arguing that the wire impedes the Border Patrol agents from reaching the migrants as they cross the river to bring them in, and I'm not sure why the Border Patrol agents are trying to push them away, but they've got marching orders to get them and bring them in. So the rank and file are saying that, hey, that Texas take it over because we can go to other areas of the border where we can actually do some work in catching. So the Border Patrol agent has been blocked from the park in Eagle Pass, a move which the Border Patrol Union does not agree. The decision is the union says the decision will undoubtedly encourage more illegal immigration.
Yeah, these decisions are being made by people that have no idea of what's going on, really, about the effort that the Border Patrol and also, like you said, the Texas National Guard is involved in trying to curtail these people for coming across. That members of Congress that have gone to the border obviously are able to see what's going on, but there are a lot of that have just stuck their head in the sand, no pun intended. And it's unfortunate. Biden-Harris administration is definitely not doing it. And what do we call Vice President Harris? Isn't she the border czar? I think.
Border czar. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and
so,
like
the rank and file agents, they're okay with Texas maintaining that border there, so that those people are giving up. They want to come in. The Border Patrol agents could go to other areas of the border where people are trying to escape detection to bring drugs in or whatever, and the Border Patrol can face that. So it begs the question: is the Biden-Harris idiocracy knowingly or unknowingly aiding and abetting drug cartels?
I say abetting. They're aiding. They're trying to get these people across the best way they can. I mean, why would you do that? Why wouldn't any way of curtailing them from coming across be helpful? Like you said,
we talked about that yesterday.
Right?
Do they want votes? Right? Do they want votes? I mean, that's sketchy. That's roll the dice if they're going to vote for Democrats or Republicans.
Yeah, that's very true. But I mean, from day one, like we said, from day one of the Biden administration, they basically opened up the borders and allowed it to come in. So by not enforcing the law, that's a dereliction of the federal executive's duty. Article 2, Section 3 says the president shall take care that the laws be faithfully executed. That's known as the Take Care Clause. And there is a law out there, Immigration and Nationality Act, INA, has a statutory enforcement provision. So Mayorkas argues that the fact that an individual is removable by law should not be the basis for taking actual enforcement against that person. What do you think of that? Yeah, that guy's got his head in the clouds, and I believe he's just a paid mouthpiece. He has shown no leadership. He's done nothing positive. He knows that the border is wide open, but yet he'll sit in front of Congress at any committee and just tell them that it's secure. And I don't know how he can do it. I don't know how he can sleep at night.
So he says, we're not going to arrest you for breaking one law. We want you to break 2 laws, 2 or more, and then we'll arrest you. It's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. The whole thing is just a scam. It's a scam.
And so the idiocracy is saying that a deportable migrant relocated to the interior, catch and relocate, not catch and release, will be put in removal proceedings unless that person is convicted of a crime that makes the individual a threat to national security. That's what the ICE director said.
Yeah, define that. What is a threat to national security?
Well, it's such a high bar that
just
99% of them are not going to meet that threat to national security, which means they stay.
Yeah, or you could simplify and just anybody that's entering our country illegally is a threat to national security unless they're vetted. And we're not vetting these people.
So the ICE director, another mouthpiece, as you say, for the idiocracy, directs the ICE lawyers to remove non-priority cases from immigration dockets. The preferred method is a motion to dismiss without prejudice. So after the idiocracy limits who can be prosecuted, they now just simply decide to dismiss the pending cases. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a revolving door.
Revolving door.
It's a revolving door.
It invites others in. Right.
And the people that are listening to this and they're believing what this administration is trying to accomplish is they've got their heads in the sand as well. These are just talking points. They're just, our border is wide open. Maybe not for you and me, but for people that are coming up from the South, wherever they're coming from, the border is wide open, and it's got to stop.
It affects us too because they relocate them to cities. So it affects the common people in the United States.
Absolutely.
Okay, folks, that's all the time we have for today. And we'll be watching this issue. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the continuing DEI saga that is affecting the airlines. If you like what you saw today, press subscribe. Also, if you're interested in stock investing, you can go to my YouTube channel, Stock Investing Basics and Advanced. And I'm starting to put educational topics there. So click subscribe. Thanks, and have a great day.
Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.